Yo, people. What we saying? What we spraying? But back again with another stream. You get it? And I thought I'd have a little morning chat. Hope you, man, got your coffees and that. It's a nice day as well, man. The sun are beaming. Can't lie, the sun are beaming, man. I don't know where you, man, are in the world, but you see in London, yeah, the sun is beaming. Yeah. Just thought, I already went to the gym in the morning, got my little workout in, then way there. And now, man, I just came back and thought, you know what, let me talk up the things in it. Cause obviously, you know it, I know it. It's a mad thing. Arsenal versus PSG tonight in the Champions League semi-final, first leg. And you get it, like, you man that know me already know that I think this is a W for Arsenal, innit? Like, I'm not one of them brothers that fear PSG. I'm not one of them brothers that try and make out that PSG is the best thing since sliced bread. I'm not one of them, man. Hella man online trying to act like PSG are like the coldest thing in the world, bro. Allow it, car. If they were playing Real Madrid in this tie, man wouldn't be talking the way that they're talking, bro. Man would be telling me, yeah, Mbappe's gonna cook them. Return of Mbappe, man, are gonna be telling me Rodrigo and Vinicius, yeah, slice and dice them, man, all of them things there. But because it's Arsenal, raw. PSG's levels, are Dembele, nobody wants him though. Kvaratskhelia, all the KK, all these things start coming out now that Arsenal's playing their minute. So I hear it, man. I hear it. My setting is, yeah, just the normal thing is like we beat the favourites. I don't care what anyone says. We already knocked out the favorites. Like, yeah, Real Madrid's form hasn't been great. They haven't performance-wise, they haven't played great this season. But everybody says, "Oh, Real Madrid in the Champions League, they're different animal." Do you know what I'm saying? But now you get me, all the tones have changed. Do you get me? It's all changed now. You know what I mean? Because Arsenal beat them. And that's just the way that it is, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But obviously, you, man, look. Just slap the like button real quick, man. I can't lie. The fact that man, I struggled to slap the like button, it's a bit infuriating. I won't lie. It's literally the easiest thing on the planet to do, bro. Like, literally, it's just there somewhere. It will look like this. Yeah. When you slap it, it helps out the channel a lot in it, because basically what it does is it allows new people to come into or new people to be exposed to the channel that they might not have already been exposed to in it, because that's how algorithms work. Algorithms are a YouTuber's worst enemy. You get it? And the way that you help that out is by slapping the like button. It's free. Do you get it? It's free. So it doesn't cost anything. You know what I mean? And because what we actually want is to get to 4.8k. You know what I mean? We're only 62 away, you know? Yeah, I mean, you man slapped up the like button yesterday, which meant new people came in, which meant we got 10 new subscribers. So imagine we do that every day, every stream. We'll get minimum 10 new subscribers a day, no? Pattern, soon hit 5k, goals, targets, all of that. So help a brother out, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit the post notification as well. That's also very important. But also as well, you get me, become a certified Shinobi. You get me? Every Monday morning, we do a show for the members. You get it? If members want to get involved, they can. And we're working on new content all the time. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, throughout the summer. Well, actually, I'm going to the States in the summer, innit? So I'm going to be doing like members only vlogs and that. And I will do vlogs for non-members as well. But there are going to be some member only vlogs as well. And yeah, you'll get to follow my journey in the States, man. Gonna be a good old blast, man. I need to get some equipment for that as well, man. So I need to figure that part out. But yeah, man. And obviously, if you wanna support, your local, friendly neighborhood YouTube, man, grab me a coffee. Google don't zang any of the peas in it. Google zang quite a bit of the peas. Google don't zang them peas in it. You know what I'm saying? So look, big up everyone inside. I've got a poll running. The poll is basically who's winning the first leg. Arsenal or PSG. So let us know in the poll what you think is going to happen. But also, people start throwing in your predictions for the game later, innit? I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the game. I don't know if I'm going to do a watch along. I don't know if I'm going to jump on Lee Gunner's watch along. But Lee Gunner's going through it at the moment. He's got no electricity, he got no water, he got no nothing, bro. He's going through. He's going through a lockdown. You get me? Resident Evil invasion, bro. Everything gone, everything myth. So I don't know what he's going to be doing, but I may end up shouting one of my brethrens and just saying, "Yo, man, what you saying? Watch the game." Might even go watch the game at his. I'll see. I don't know what I'm doing for the game yet, but we'll figure that out later. And y'all, as soon as I know, y'all will know in it. But let me know your predictions. Just nice and early. I think Arsenal are going to win 3-1. Just nice and early in it. But maybe after having some conversation with you, man, maybe my mind will change. But we'll go through all of that. Big up Abdullah, my brother. Big up to you, Hawks, in the chat. Massive game, must win, 100%, man. Big up Hyper, my brother, my bro. Smash the likes, you done know. Subscribe to the thing and come on, join the gang. You know them way there, man. Big up Twisted Fate. Big up Hawks. Big up Gunner K. Big up Shinobi, you know what I'm saying? Hope you're good, my bro. Big up Godfrey, my brother, my G. Big up my G Hawks, what you saying, my bro? Big up the village, come on, each and every time. You know them way there, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, today is the day. Yes, Kizzy, man. We're killing them today, man. I don't care what anyone says, man. We're killing them, man, today, man. We're killing them, man, today. I don't care what anyone says, man. Pay your bumper ass rent when you reach. You see it. You know what I'm saying, man? Do you know what, yeah? Sun is out, Chess is out, and PSG are out. See, this is the chess that I need the energies. I need the base. I need all of that. I don't need no negative things today, bro. Which I'm saying, I just need the positive vibes. You get me? You man can do the negative thing tomorrow. If we lose, I'll go live and you man can cook me then. But today, I just need the positive things, and that's all I need. The positive vibes, positive energies, the feel good, all of that. I need the new subscribers. I need the likes. I need all of that. I need everything. You get what I'm saying? Big up Connor, my bro. Took them up 2-0 tonight. But okay, you're going with the 2-0. I hear it. They always move the goalpost, bro. Moving the goalpost again, G. You know them, man. Everybody hates Arsenal. You know what, yeah? Everybody's worst nightmare, yeah, is Arsenal winning the Champions League. That's everybody's worst nightmare. That's the only reason why, to get it, that's the only reason why, yeah, everybody's doing up this coping thing, saying that Arsenal's not going to make it to the final. The cope thing, it comes from like them, man. They don't know what to do. They won't know what to do if Arsenal win the Champions League, bro. It'll be over. Bear man will be offline for a minute. They're offline, they'll be gone. Like, it would just, and people remember, yeah. Remember, Cal called me yesterday. So he better hope. He's the one out of everybody, yeah, that better hope that Arsenal don't win this league. He, before anybody, best hope that we don't win the Champions League, innit? 3-0 again, like I said, Real Madrid would be, okay, you're going for the 3-0 again, I rate it. Big up, Jay. You get it? You do PSG, fight on, true, ce soir. Don't know what that means, but I hope that means PSG getting smoked. You get me? That's what that means, PSG getting smoked. Timber on Kavar, light work. This is what I said. I've asked Bearman this question: who's cooked? Who's cooked? Timber. Do you know what? Yeah, and obviously I'm talking about Timber at Arsenal. But when I was on Saeed's midday show yesterday, Don's like, "Oh, Mudryk cooked him," and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, "Wait, when did Mudryk cook Timber?" And he's like, yeah, I'm sending the video in, man. I was showing bare guys, they've said this before. He sends the video in, yeah. But Saeed brings it up on the screen. It's when Timber was at Ajax. So that's why I couldn't remember it, because man don't support Ajax. And Mudryk doesn't even cook him. Timber stands him up, yeah. And then instead of beating Timber, he cuts to the left and just hits and hopes and ends up scoring. And so obviously Don doesn't understand football. I hear it. I thought he did, but obviously doesn't understand football. English, brother, Lord, that's funny, man. Hey, big up Slim Handle, man. Can we follow the ladies? Pause and get there. Yeah, well, yeah. Following ladies, yeah. I hear it, bro. Madrid would cook PSG though. That's true. Their defense isn't as solid as yours, Hooks. This is a midfield battle game. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't think people realize. Yeah, I don't think people realize. Yeah, I don't think people realize. Yeah, PSG. Yeah, for as good as they are, like their attacking talent, for as good as their attacking talent is, yeah, they're not the most clinical. They miss a lot of chances. Like they actually just miss a lot of chances. Now they're going up against a team that limits chances. Like people don't get too many chances versus Arsenal, you know. Like they don't. They just don't get too many chances versus Arsenal. So a team that's already they're not clinical, like they don't really bag like that. They're going up against. Bro, to me, it's a joke. I'm gonna hit it with my burner to BRB. Hey, big up Slim Handle, man. My brother, come on. I'll take a postman, Pat, man. Hey, postman, Pat, postman, Pat, postman, Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning. Hey, you man, not old school. You don't know about that thing there. Big up Postman Pat, man. That was yeah, I used to watch that as a kid, man. That was the show. Hey, big up J Spurs, man. Comfortable Arsenal 10-0 this time. Why do Arsenal play so good? You're a fool, man. You're actually a fool. You're actually a fool, man. I big up Hawks. Ain't been here for a while. I know Jacobs, bro. And where's the badge? So, by the way, Jacobs got rid of his badge. Gunnar K got rid of his badge. It's like people want to leave the village. I don't know what's going on. Do you get me? I big up Connor AFC, my brother, my bro. We got to chop it up soon. But yeah, we do, man. We do, man. I don't know, man. I might even just dash the link in this. Do you know what? Let me just do it. I'll just dash the link in the chat in it. And if any Arsenal fan, yeah, I'm not having no non-Arsenal fans jump on and try to do up their hater thing. But if any Guna wants to talk, get involved. I'm saying, there you go. Links there, man. I prefer rivals to say we have no chance tonight. I hate when rivals expect us to win because that's when we flop. Low. How's the Barca game gonna look like if power down? Wait. What? I'm confused. That one confused me still. 3-2 to Arsenal. Hear it. Let's get this W. 2-0. Come on, you gooners. Yeah. By the way, anyone that does decide they want to jump on camera, no camera, no, you get me. Just let man know in it from early. I'm sticking with my original predictions, 2-0 home and 2-1 win away. Hear it. Big up Unlocking Faith documentary, my brother. Big up Hawks. We can do this if we're clinical. 5-0 to us. Do you mean in the first leg or do you mean over the tie? I think it'll be difficult to keep I do think it'll be difficult to keep a clean sheet against them. I do think they'll end up scoring at some point. I think they may even potentially end up scoring in both. Do you know why I say that? It's because it's a semi-final. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be I'd be happy, but I'd be very surprised if we was able to keep a clean sheet across the tie in the semi-final. Like, I feel like if you just a semi-final in it, like you kind of turn up, and people that if you don't turn up in a semi-final, when can you turn up in it? I big up Johnny boy, my brother. Come on, Arsenal, we need this. We defo do, man. We have more than Chelsea's titles. We win this, they are finished, bro. If this is higher than a 2-0 win, do you know what? Just on this point, yeah, I'm giving all of you, man, some ammunition in it. I'm giving all of you, man, some ammunition for the Chelsea fans, yeah. So when we win the Champions League, because positive psychology, you get me, all of that, speak it into existence, all of that. Them man don't chat to Man City. Them man don't chat to Man City because Man City, yeah, have a Champions League and more leagues than them. They have more Champions Leagues than Man City, but they don't chat to Man City. So just say, cool, you don't chat to Man City, so why are you chatting to me, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple, bro. Day off, much needed. Big up, Hawks. I big up, man. Hope you enjoy your day off, man. Hope you enjoy your day off, man. It's nice. Actually, I don't know where you are, but it's nice weather, man. Yeah, I've dismissed them, man. I think we're beating them, man. Doing your morning prayers, yeah. Big up goals 25, man. Hey, grab a badge, bro. Don't know why I ain't got a badge, bro. Don't know what's going on, man. I big up DJ Dens, man. Game day. It's game day. Big up Hooks every time, but you know today, hey, you're back in PSG. Yeah, of course. Everybody supports the rival team when Arsenal's playing, innit? We need to stay humble going into this match. No, we don't. Some of our fans are behaving exactly like Madrid did when they faced what? Yeah. But I'm behaving the same way I behaved against, you get me, Real Madrid, and you get me. Come on, man. Yeah, game day, too excited. Yeah, come on, man. It's your birthday. Arsenal gonna win on your birthday, bro. My bad. I'm sorry, man. We're winning on your birthday, bro. Hey, say my name. Say my name. 2-0 at the Emirates. 2-1 loss, but still go through. Okay, away. I hear it, man. I'll take a masterclass. I hear it. Hooks, we are Chelsea's stepfather. They can't breathe without this. I know them way there. You get me? Chelsea can only chat to Spurs. Trust me, dog. You know what I'm saying? F the humbleness. Yeah. Aye, so obviously I bring through. Wait, the one I want to go with. Wait.
Hey,
Cool. So Dams was in the background, but Dams didn't have his camera on. So Dams, if you can come through and I bring you through in it. But yo, what you saying, my bro, man? What you saying?
yeah, this was the first time I believe. Hey, I think that Real Madrid win, it really kind of made me believe that we can do it, because that was the only question I had for the team in the champs, because the champs in this season, we kind of showed that our form in the champs is completely different from the Prem. It's just completely different. You have to treat it separate. And the only thing I had was just based off last year, our Bayern Munich and Porto performances was just, I wasn't too convinced. I felt like even though I knew we could play better, we just was too nervous. But after what they've shown after that Real Madrid win, and the way they did it, the confidence, I'm just seeing confidence all over the pitch. They just don't care. So so I feel like I think that's gonna push us to at least get to the final. I think I think we're 60% favorites against PSG, at least. Honestly.
Oi. Spud, big up Shay. 2-1 Arsenal. Hope is more than that. Do you know what it is? Yeah, I just can't pretend that I'm shook of PSG.
I'm not. I'm more nervous as a fan. I'm not nervous as a. I'm not. It's not like Madrid where I felt like, oh, they're just better than us. I don't think they're better than us. Honestly, I think I'm just nervous as a fan. Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
I have zero nerves. Literally, I woke up today. I got out of my bed and I was like, "Oh, the sun's beaming. It's nice. All right, let me go to the gym." Man, went to the gym, 1-2 workout, feeling cool, feeling great. You get me? On my way home, looking at my phone, seeing. There's not even really too many men on Twitter that are slewing Arsenal and saying, Arsenal are gonna get smart. Nobody, you get it? Bro, it's PSG. These men, yeah, they're known for not performing. You get me in Europe, bro. They ain't got
that's that's us as well. But that's us as well.
It's us, yeah. But we slayed Heritage. It slayed Heritage, man. We slayed Heritage.
Yeah.
It's not even that we slayed Heritage. We slayed the Heritage.
Yeah.
We already beat the final boss, bro. Do you get it?
Yeah. To be honest, for me, it was always a mentality thing. And that's why I'm more confident, because for me, it wasn't that our players aren't good enough or anything like that. I felt like the team was little broing themselves last season in the chaps. So they just
Yeah.
was just doing crap. Like they just played like crap. Like I felt like Declan Rice wasn't playing well and Saliba wasn't playing well and stuff last year. So I was afraid that that's going to happen again when we face Madrid. But man, so I think they're gonna. I think we might cook them, honestly.
Well, by the way, Kyle, we need to take out like all of this if and might language. It needs to.
Dude, we're not 3-0 up.
I'm just
Like
saying.
yet.
Yeah, we need to that language. It needs to go. Like we need the absolute language, the positive language. We are going to the when we when this and you get my know what I'm saying. But obviously, big up Danny Casamani in it. What what do you actually think about? Wait, just quickly. I can't believe there was 72 watching and we don't have 50 likes yet. So you man, yeah, slap the like button immediately. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this not slapping at the like button, but it's defo looking like.
Is it a color thing? Is it a color thing? Is there a color thing about that? Is there underbelly color thing that?
Yeah. So you get it. So obviously, sorry. So wait. Where is it? So sorry, Danny Casamani. Back to it. So what do you actually think about Arteta? Yeah, and I guess to add like an extra little kind of extra part to that question, whatever your opinion is on Arteta, will it change if he gets Arsenal? Sorry. Actually, for the sake of the question, I'll say if, but we all know it's when he gets to the final of the Champions League.
My opinion has already shifted because of what he did against Madrid. Because I was get rid of him at the end of the season, like just straight up. That Madrid performance, because that was one of the main reasons I didn't like Arteta. It was in these types of games, we crumble every single time. I didn't think he was capable of doing something like that. So when I'm presented with new evidence, I can't just stubbornly stick to the same thing I was saying. I can't say you can't do it against the big teams and the big competitions with pressure. And he kind of showed me that he could. So for me, it kind of bought him 6 months. In other words, if like what for me, if he's not, pretty much at the top of the league or within close to the top, like December next season, I'm pretty much want him gone. So I think it just bought him a little bit more time because he showed me he's capable of something that I didn't think he was capable of. That's how I feel about it, because I was presented with new evidence. This is also a new test for me personally against PSG because, and it depends. I have to see what happens. I'm not just going to do a results-based analysis if he goes on the results against PSG, because if he sets up tactically really well and we're doing the right things, but we just lost based on crap moments, like Saka misses like 3 1-on-1s or something like that, and then we get kicked out. I'm not gonna blame him for that, because for me personally, he has already overachieved in the Champions League. It's just that Prem form has been absolutely horrendous. The cup form absolutely like abysmal. So I'm not gonna slag him off for what he does next in the champs. All he's getting in the champs for me is bonus points at this point. It's because this is not what I was banking the season on. I was banking the season on the Prem and doing well in the other cup competitions. So
all right, but when does it end?
No, but that's what I said though, right? Like he showed me that he's capable of doing something in a competition I didn't think he was good at, or something like that. And getting to a semi-final in the Champions League, beating Madrid like that it's kind of, you're showing me that you're capable of something I didn't think. So for me, it just buys him a little bit more time. Like at the end of the day, he's probably like this time next season, he's either won something, going to win, or sacked. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like that's all it can be.
Yeah, that's all it can be though. No, but I mean,
that's
said,
like super sitting on the fence, bro. Like that's
no,
all it,
not
that's all it can
not
be.
really sitting on the fence. That's like because I was given like new information because I was like yelling for him to get sacked at the end of this season because I didn't believe that he was capable of doing what he did in the champs. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, for me personally, saying, oh, Arteta, if you don't win the Champions League, something Arsenal hasn't done in its over 100 years of existing, you're sacked. Like that's not it. You know what I mean? For me personally.
I hear
If you're gonna sack him, if you're gonna sack him anyway. You understand what I'm saying? It's like if you're gonna sack him based on his prem form. Don't tell me you're only gonna sack him if he doesn't win the champs. That's my thing. Like if you want to say Arteta didn't win the Premier League because that's what we were going for, sack him. I'm happy with that, but I'm not accepting if he doesn't do something no manager's ever done for Arsenal, sack him. I'm not. That's sorry, dude. That's like that's crazy.
I hear that. Just a quick pause. By the way, big up always onside. Don't worry. You get me? Obviously, RIP to your pops, yeah. But don't worry, we're winning today. You get it on your dad's birth. We're winning today.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be a win, bro. So obviously, RIP. Big up to the big man. We're winning today. Come on, you Gunners. All of that.
Yeah.
So now, I hear it. If you said at the start of the season, if Arteta doesn't win the Champions League, then sack him. If that was your standard at the beginning of the season, then I understand it. But if that wasn't your standard from the beginning of the season, then you can't make it your standard now, innit? That's just my opinion, innit? But like for me personally, and those that watch me know, yeah, I'm someone that I've said this all season: win me a major, or I think you deserve to be sacked. That's been my thing, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And if it's just that simple for me, it's like if you don't win a major, yeah, then
he has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
You know what I mean? He has to go, blood. Like you get me? That's just my opinion, innit? Now the only difference between me and I guess other fans in the fan base is that if he doesn't get sacked, I'm not gonna be like every stream, sacked it, because obviously I can talk about the nuance in football, innit? Like,
yeah.
And if my ownership has decided we're gonna roll with Arteta for another season, then I'll go into that season demanding the same thing that I demanded this season: win me a major. I will judge our summer transfer window. What do we do in the transfer window? Yada yada yada. Like I will do all the things that I do normally as a football fan, because I'm not someone that's like, I don't sit either side in it. Do you get me? Like I'm not like super positive or super negative. Like I'm kind of somewhere. I don't like saying in the middle, but it's like I just like when I see things that need to be criticized, I'll criticize them. When I see things that need to be praised, I will praise them. I'm someone who I think we've progressed in the factually we have progressed in the Champions League.
And that's why I'm not, because like before getting this far in the champs, it felt like the season like we did absolutely nothing. It felt like we didn't progress in any facet at all. It felt like Waneri and MLS just bailed him out because he only picked them up because he had to. He had no other choices. So it felt like it really, really felt like we didn't get anything out of the season. So like seeing what he's doing in the champs now, it's kind of making you raise your eyebrows, to be honest.
Yeah, we're in the semi-final. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man, in a semi-final, bro. Like, and for me, man, I'm in a final. You get me? Because I know that we're punching up PSG. So Arteta's got man to a final. Like, and then cool. When I get to the final, yeah, then cool for me. Finals is 50-50 in it. Like, whoever
but Hooks
wins in it. That's just what it is. So it's hard.
Hooks, like, be honest. If Arsenal get to the final and we lose on pens, yeah, you Arteta out.
I'm crying.
That's crazy.
I don't know about Arteta in. I don't know about Arteta out. I'm suffering, bro. Like
Yeah.
I'll worry about the manager's job once
Yeah.
I've like I'll be in a dark place, man. I'll be in my little back cave.
Yeah, I can't.
No lights on, all the curtains closed, like no TV, nothing, darkness. Yeah, crying because
I wasn't there. I wasn't there for the 2006 final, right? And I watched videos on it. And I couldn't freaking watch the videos, dude. Like watching the game, like just watching the replay of the game, my heart was like, I can't. You know what I mean? Even though I wasn't there. So the idea of going through something like that in real time, like, bro, like, nah. But I think I have a feeling. I just feel like this is our year. I don't know, man. It's just something in the air, bro. Just something in the air.
No, we are winning it. We are winning it, and obviously, big up, Danny. What you saying? Let me know, yeah. What you saying about this PSG tie? Like, where's your? Wait, sorry, my bad. I'm assuming you're an Arsenal fan, so maybe I should check.
Yes.
You're an Arsenal fan. All right, cool. What's your thoughts on this PSG tie?
I think I'm confident in this game. I think our defense, obviously, our defense this season hasn't been as elite as the previous season, right? But let's just say, right, our defense is pretty good, right, compared to PSG and the remaining teams who are in the semifinals, right? Obviously, Inter has a good defense. Obviously, they have been off form for the past 3 games. They've had 3 consecutive losses in the Serie A. But obviously, we know that the Premier League, or the league that this team plays in, is completely different than the Champions League, right? And Arsenal is the biggest example. And I don't want to get too excited and say, oh, because we beat Real Madrid, now that I've restored my trust in the manager, right? I think 1 game or 2 games is not gonna heal, right? The injury you have, right? You need proper physiotherapy, right? You need proper, right? So, and here's the thing, right? So I think the reason, and I just want to say something really quickly. So in terms of the PSG game, yes, I'm confident, and I'm feeling the same way you're feeling, right? Like I'm not gonna be stressed. I'm gonna be watching it relaxed, easy going, and everything, right? But I just wanted to say something. I think most of the Arsenal fans who support the manager, I think they have this fear in their back of their mind that if Arteta leaves or we sack him, right, that we're gonna go to shit, right?
Yeah.
And we're gonna go back to how we were, right? When Wenger left. But that's a complete fallacy, right? Because there are so many managers.
Token, bro. That's
Exactly, and I understand that. Obviously, even if you have, especially if you have been an Arsenal supporter for a long time, and you would understand that, and I understand where this person is coming from. But there are so many managers out there that are capable of leading this team, right? So I think, and I think I'm one of the people that I think Unai Emery was done very badly because he only got 1 full season, right?
He's
and
a
I
fraud.
think
No, I'm sorry, Danny. Like, we had like I just want to say, because obviously I wasn't on YouTube when Emery was there, but I told man about this brother, when we got him, very early on, I told man about it. I didn't want him. I told man about this brother. Man, all my brothers kept on telling me, oh, but he's won your Europa League bare times. I'm like, okay, cool, but this brother's dead. And then he came into my club, but he did something to me, that I will never ever forgive this guy for, But he took me all the way to the Europa League final, and I'm now there chatting rubbish to all the Chelsea fans that I knew, because this brother, whenever he goes to Europa League final, he wins it, and the one time that he decides to not win it is when he's at my club, Yeah. So Emery forever for the rest, Count Dracula forever for the rest of his life can hold that idiot. I hope he gets sacked from every job he goes to. And then on top of that, yeah, he has played a part in ruining my chances of winning the Premier League twice. I'm sorry, not only can Count Dracula hold that for life,
yeah, man.
bro,
This
I hope all
dickhead.
all the Unai Emery Juniors, yeah, become managers
This
and get sacked from their
absolute.
jobs as well, bro. Like, I hope his whole bloodline become managers and get sacked from all of their jobs, yeah, because he's a prick, yeah. And I have
Imagine
to.
not being good enough for Arsenal and then wanting to like be different when you face us in the league.
I
It's
just want to
ridiculous.
clarify, I don't support him, right? But I'm just saying, right? If you, I think I have a metric in order to assess a manager's performance, right? I think it's best, I think it's fair that you give a manager 2 months, sorry, 2 seasons, 2 full seasons, right? And based on that, you assess whether he's meant to stay or not. You see where I'm coming from? So I
Yeah,
think because obviously the first full season, he's still adapting, he's still testing, he's still, So okay, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's give him another full season and then see where he's, whether he gets us a trophy, right? And there's this thing that I'm seeing among Arsenal fans, and I don't see that by the way in other fan bases, that they're trying to say, oh, the Premier League is the first, right? And then we have the Champions League. Like they're putting metrics to it. Any cup is good, right? So you can't just dismiss a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup or whatever, right? Because I don't like that. All cups should be competed in an equal manner, right? We can't just say, oh, I'm gonna go for the Champions League and let's just forget about the FA Cup because we've seen that the past few seasons, right?
yeah.
So I don't know. I want to get your opinion on it. Honestly, I think I'm the only one
Well, yeah,
I,
that's really thinking.
okay,
what
so
place in the league will we when he got sacked?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter because, like I said, Count Dracula, yeah, is the worst manager that I've seen at my club in it. So, like, just bun that guy. He's dead. I hope anybody with the surname Emery fails in life. Yeah, that's how much I don't like.
Jeez, bro, that's
Every
dark.
everybody, unless you're a super lengting. If you're a super lengting, then I think a bit different in it. But anybody with the surname Emery, yeah, I hope you don't achieve any of your goals, and you have Count Dracula to blame for that in it. But I do agree, yeah, that there's not there at least in the Arsenal fan base, online fan base. I'll say online fan base in it because I do think that like I do think that personally the not just the match day going fans are different, but like I just find I usually have different conversations with Arsenal fans when I go to the pub or like if I meet someone out somewhere or like do you know what I mean? Just like in the real world, I always feel like the talking points are always different. But I do feel like the online fan base has become mad polarized, and none of them can have a balanced conversation about anything Arsenal related. It's
I
like,
blame Twitter, to be honest, dude.
yeah, do you know? It's like, do you know, like when you play a game, yeah, and you got to create a character, and then you got to pick a faction. Remember the old
Yeah,
WWE games? Like you have to pick, okay, are you
Yeah.
Raw or are you SmackDown? Like from the beginning, and yeah, and then from when you pick it, that's all you can be. And God forbid you pick Raw and then you start being, but you know what? Some of the stuff that's happening on SmackDown is kind of wavy, and then everybody just crucifies you. That's just what the online Arsenal fan base is like, and there's rarely any balance to the discussion in it. And I think it's crazy. Now, this is just me personally, yeah. Crazy to me, yeah, that I've been an Arsenal fan since I was about 3 years old in it. But obviously, when I'm 3 years old, like I'm just watching the screen in it. I don't really know what's going on in it. So let's just say consciously started understanding football from about 7 to a degree. Like I understand what's happening on the screen now, in it. And since that point, like it's just always been like the I want the best for Arsenal. Yeah, but we can But we can never just say maybe, just maybe, getting a new manager might be what's best for Arsenal. We're not allowed to say that anymore. We're not allowed to say that. But we could say that in the latter part of Wenger. We could say that. We was allowed to say that. The latter part of Wenger, we was allowed to say maybe getting a different manager might be what's best for Arsenal. We was allowed to say it for Emery, even though Emery hold that. We was allowed to say that for Emery, yeah.
But I just want to say something. Sorry to cut you. I just want to say something. It's become basically the summary of the story is that it's become a dictatorship, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's the one who calls the shots, right? You're not allowed to contradict him. You're not allowed to, and any. By the way, it can be the smallest thing, right? And then you can get all this backlash from Arsenal fans on the internet. Like, it's ridiculous, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, so yeah.
And like for me, yeah. And I now notice this now as a content creator, yeah. I now notice this as a content creator, yeah. God forbid my opinion on anything Arsenal related ever changes.
Yeah, bro, it's nuts. It's nuts.
God forbid. God forbid. Do you know what I mean? But
intellectual analysis is not allowed.
Yeah, it's like God. It's like I don't know. Like it's like you're not allowed to be presented with new information and then update your thoughts on the new information that's been presented. Do you know what it's like? I always put it like this. Yeah, it's like within the Arsenal fan base. Yeah, this is what it's kind of like. Yeah, them man get a girlfriend and then. Like, it's like, cool, you know, you asked your girl to be your girlfriend. And then because you made that commitment to your girlfriend, like some other brother starts clapping her cheeks, but you can't break up with her because you decided that she was meant to be your girlfriend. That's essentially what it is. That's a bad analogy. That's essentially what it is. Like, you know what I mean? You're not allowed to leave her. No matter what circumstances, you're not allowed to leave her. So
yeah, some of the things I see, and I honestly think it's Twitter. I think before I started getting involved in the YouTube, like just watching heaps of content, I didn't even have Twitter. I got Twitter to like follow Arsenal shit because you get information. It's actually for the transfer window. And since I joined Twitter, the shit I see on there is it's like a different like world because the takes are so polarizing, you know, and it's just for engagement. The type of shit that you see there is crazy. Like, I'm with Arteta till the end. Like, what? What does that mean? Till the end of what? Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you're not Arteta out right now, like at this very moment, you're the problem. You know what I'm saying? And when I say, and the whole thing about updating information, that's why I kind of like, that's why I kind of changed my mind about just sacking him at the end of the season, because I didn't think he was capable of beating Madrid like that. I didn't think he was capable of having this sort of Champions League form. He showed me something that I basically, when I was assessing like Arteta, I wasn't even counting the Champions League because I thought he just wasn't capable of doing that. I just wanted him to win the league. But his Champions League form this season has been phenomenal. Like if you're an Arsenal fan and you only watched us in the champs, that's all you watched, you think we're a fantastic team. You know what I'm saying? So, because what did we lose like one game against Inter? I think.
And it doesn't for me. It doesn't count.
For me, and it's like I counted us out against PSV. We slapped PSV. I counted us out against Madrid. We slapped Madrid. Like I can't
be that out against PSV.
Yeah,
I did. I personally did because at the time we were shit in the league. Did we get knocked out? I think we just got knocked out back to back. I think before we played PSV, it was mad. I was like, we're not beating PSV, bro. I was like, we're not beating PSV. We were so
cow. I can't believe that you was one of them brothers that was telling me that I was. Do you know how people told me I was disrespecting PSV? Because I said I was gonna slap them into oblivion, bro. PSV. Now, do you know what? Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
Not yet.
I'm willing to admit I was wrong, Bill. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm saying this is why more people need, more people, need to just believe in me. You know what I mean? When I talk about Arsenal winning, that is what it is. is what it is. But obviously, big up Connor. Love for coming through.
Yes.
Are we winning the Champions League? In it?
Oh, yeah, hands down.
We're winning it, yeah?
Hands down.
Yeah, let's go. This is the energy I want, man. Let's go, man. Tell me why. Tell me why we're winning the Champions League, blood.
Right. So I got into it with someone in one of my comment sections the other day, right? About PSG for starters, yeah. Obviously, they're doing whatever they're doing, but they're talking about, like everyone else, how they're a different team, they're a different unit. They're not. They got one different player, right? That's all it is. They went and bought a left winger. That's the only difference. And then I had the arguments of, but they've, even though you beat them in the group stage, they've done so much better since then. I was like, what, with 1-1 on aggregate against Liverpool and then losing to Villa 3-2 at Villa Park? What have you shown me where they've got better? You know what they've got? They've got more energy. They seem to have more energy and urgency, but they have not got better, right? I think, so I already said this. I made my point clear. 2-0 at home, 2-1 away. I reckon we're doing them 4-1 on aggregate. Oh. In the final, again, I don't know if you saw my video the other day, but I was saying there's nothing Inter Milan do. So a lot of people have said that Inter Milan do the same stuff as us, but better, right?
Yeah.
But I'd love to see where we've actually seen them do better at what we do. Because if people want to look at stuff statistically, in the league, they've already conceded more goals than we have, and we've had a terrible season.
Yeah, terrible.
Right? They've only scored, about 8 goals more than we have? And they've got like 4 points more in their league compared to what we do in the Premier League. And we've had an awful season. And that's them competing for the league title. So that already tells me enough about the standard of that league right now.
We've also had key attacking players out for us all season.
I've made this statement for the longest time. Now, I'm not going to make excuses as to why we haven't won the league, but I will put, if you want to call them excuses as to why we're not still in contention. It's because we, for a large majority, have gone without the equivalent of Liverpool not having Salah, Gakpo, Diaz, and Nunes.
Yeah.
We had all 4 of our main attacking players out at some point, and then Odegaard had that period out. I know a lot of people are annoyed with Odegaard. I will still back him because when he's on the pitch, even now, he's not getting the goals, he's not getting the assists. But when he's not there, it's like players don't know what to do. But when he is there, they just move. They just move because they know he'll find him. So we've had all of them out, and we've still come to where we are now.
But he has been poor this season, though, by his standards. By his own standards. By his own standards, he's been. I think we can openly admit that he's been bad this season.
Yeah, compared to what he's shown. But if we just use our eyes and watch him, he still plays the game in a beautiful way.
Also, by the fact, like me personally, I feel like when you wear the captain's armband at my club, you have to be better than everybody else. Like, you have to be the guy that when we're in scenarios where we need a win, you have to be the guy that stands up, which I don't see that from him. However, if you go to the Emirates and you watch Arsenal live and you watch Odegaard, baller.
Yeah,
the absolute baller. Like when you watch him, when you actually, because it's hard to do when you're watching on the TV. It's very hard to do, because you kind of like you're forced to watch whatever the camera is showing you, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas when you go to the ground and you like, because you could just sit there and be like, all right, cool. For the next 5 minutes, all I'm gonna do is watch what Odegaard does on the pitch. When you do that, bro, you see what he does, innit? Like, and it's not always just like. It's not always the GA stuff. It's not always the fancy passes. Sometimes it's just the raw. Like, you just out of nowhere decided to track all the way back and it stopped that attack. And then he's moving into this part of the field to make it easier for Saliba to get the ball to him, which is making it easier for Saliba to not F up. Like, he does a lot of things on the pitch that you don't always pick up when you're watching on this. And I give him that.
Wait, I got something on that, by the way. If that's all right. I think when I look at that Saliba mistake that he made last game, where to concede like that, I think when I was watching Odegaard that game, Odegaard sometimes playing behind our 2 center backs, at times. He's so far back. I think it's too much. I don't know if that's an Arteta thing or it's an Odegaard thing. But I feel like he just needs to trust the DM to get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes he's so far back, bro. Like, and it just becomes a mess. Like that whole thing with Saliba was a miscommunication between him and Odegaard in terms of who's getting the ball, who's not getting the ball. It felt weird, man. And he's like a kind of, we call him a 10, but he's actually an 8. He pretty much plays like an 8. I don't know if it's just too much.
Problem, right? But this is the problem, though, right? Like,
can I just come in?
Go on.
Can I just say something really quickly? By the way, I was fuming with Odegaard the past few games. I was fuming, man. Like, oh my God, bro. Every time I watch him play, I just get stressed. Like, there's no I just get stressed, bro. Like, he just makes me uneasy. Like, he's just, by the way, he's been terrible in the final third, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about tracking back and all of that, defensive, whatever. Okay, he's been okay. He's been fine. In the final third, bro, he's a mess. He's a mess. Like, he'll make the right run and everything, right? But then, like, you could just pass it to your teammate who's right next to you, and he's not doing that, right?
Yeah.
He just, like, it's like everything is going well, right? And then the final step, right? He just, I don't know, he just lags.
No, he just holds on to the ball too long. He holds on to the ball too long before he makes that key pass. A lot of times, Saka or someone is making a run, he doesn't actually dink the ball to them, and he holds it up, and then they get back in formation, and then he passes behind someone, and it screws up. To be honest, I think one of the main problems with Odegaard this season is the fact that we literally don't have anyone to kind of play him when he's out of form. So he's kind of just playing through whatever. It's the same thing that happened with Kai Havertz, where Kai Havertz was playing out of form early in the season, and he might be a player that needed to, take a break, but we couldn't because he was our only forward option because Jesus was injured, and then we just played him out of form and lost games. I think the same thing happened with Odegaard, where we don't have Arteta at least doesn't trust anyone else in that role ever, not even for a little bit, not even for 30 minutes. So he's just playing him out of form. Right now, Odegaard is out of form. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say
he has to
something
play
quickly before
we literally have to play him no matter what.
I just want to say something just really quickly before I leave. I think there's gonna have to be a limit to when players should track back, right? There are some players, like, I don't think Martinelli should track back. I don't think. Let me explain. I'm gonna explain just really quickly why, right? So I think, like, he has this, like, PTSD, Arteta, with tracking back. Like, we saw last time when Ethan didn't track back, he was fuming. He was raging. Like, his head was gone, right? Like, I think there should be a limit to as to who should track back and who shouldn't, right? Like, I think it's best if he just takes that risk. Because I noticed something, by the way, when he's more flexible with players tracking back, we end up getting a better result. Like, I don't know if this is just a theory, right? But that's what I've witnessed with my own eyes. When not all the players are tracking back, right? And he, like, lets, like, 2-3 players stay forward. I think I've seen that it's like it's a good result, compared to when all the players track back.
It's harder now, though, because football's changed over the last 5-6 years. 90% of teams play up on or above the halfway line. So when you've got, even if you watch us, you'll see our game where Raya will be like halfway up the pitch, and then we'll have our centre backs beyond the centre circle. When you've got that many players in your half, everybody needs to contribute. I don't even think it's an Arteta problem. I think that's just a development of football problem. So many. But
even Raya, the way he plays the ball, it's wrong sometimes. Like, even the way he passes it, who he passes it to. Like, we've seen the Saliba mistake. He should have just shot the ball in. Well, you're winning, right? You're up 4-0, or I think it was 4-0 at Real Madrid. Like, come on, bro, you have nothing.
No, that was just Saliba's mistake.
You shoot the ball in.
I disagree with that one. I think the way that I see Raya with that ball, he helps us beat that press so well. It's kind of nuts how comfortable he is on the ball. Like, I think it's kind of key to how we play, because when we can pass back to him comfortably and everyone's just and it works, it's really good. I'm actually agree with you when you said not everyone should track back. I don't think Odegaard should track back. I think because he leads the press, he's already doing so much running. I think having him lead the press, doing so much running going forward, and making him run all the way back all the time is probably making his decision making go bad. Maybe. I think Martinelli tracking back is probably it's basically what's kind of saved him from being like complete dookie for this season. You know what I'm saying? Because offensively, he just wasn't it. We at least had him defensively to like kind of help. You know what I'm saying? So Martinelli's really good tracking back. I think he should continue to do that.
And I just want to clarify really quickly with Martinelli. I think the reason why I say he shouldn't track back because he's more of like a Jurgen Klopp type of player or like a gegen pressing type of player. You know what I mean? He's quick, man. He's just rapid. Like this guy's like fast twitch. You know, like he's gone, right?
Yeah.
And like so, I think like when he's always tracking back, it's just like depleting him from his energy, right? Like I think when he just saves that energy and like properly presses right on a counter attack, like I think that's his job. I think if he solely focuses on that, on counter attacks and just explosiveness, I think the manager can get the most out of him, right? Because this is the characteristics of Martinelli.
The problem with that is MLS though. MLS is always inverting, so he needs to track back. Or else unless that side's completely exposed. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not even the problem. See, this is, you know, it's a good, and I mean, just overall, like this is where I feel like okay. So if Arteta does stay, the one thing that I think he is going to have to accept going into next season is just the squad needs to be bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like I feel like because the thing is, we just have to accept that we may not like the fact that all these players track back, but the reason that because all these players track back is why it's so difficult for teams to score against us. It's why we're so good at limiting the amount of chances that teams have on our goal. Like it's just how the system works. So I don't think the solution is to tell players to track back less. I think the solution is to have more players in your squad that you trust, that you rotate with. And then it's no longer a problem because you're not having Saka play 100 games. You're not having Martinelli play 100 games. You're not having Odegaard play 100 games. These man coming to towards the end of the season, Duracell battery on low, no energy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So if we had like for every position, well, I say offensive position because I don't think defensively it really matters. For every offensive position, we had maybe two players for each position that it's like, cool, I don't actually mind which one of these start. And then we have like some youngsters for each of them that's like a backup. Like, should the worst case scenario happen, it would be so much. Like, we'd actually blow everyone away. In my personal
I just want to say, like, in terms of the squad depth that you just mentioned, like, by the way, this was mentioned. I think I don't know if you guys remember when Arteta came in. I think it was his first full season, he said that we have a problem with squad depth, right? And we have to solve that. We have to get more players. Well, guess what? 4 seasons later, that issue hasn't been solved, right? And by the way, no one's telling you to go buy a player for 100 million or 90 million, right? You can just diversify your budget, get 20 million here, 30 million here, you know what I mean? And then build on these players, right? Let's say if he did that 4 seasons ago, right? We might have had if he invested, for instance, in a player for 20 million, let's say, okay? If he invested in that player and he got a return on investment 4 seasons later, right? He would have been a player valued at 60, maybe 80 million, right? Obviously, not all of them. You have a hit or a miss, right? But I don't know, like there's still we have a lot of issues at this club, and as of now, we're not seeing it, like any of them getting resolved, right? We have, as you said, we need squad depth, right? When is that going to happen? Is it just empty promises?
I think we need more squad depth. I think we need more squad depth. Like I do feel like this season, at the start of the season, so when the transfer window closed, like me personally, aside from us not signing a striker and a left winger, I was like, all right, cool. Like everywhere else, it was like cool, it's fine. But I think this season, like I feel like people are judging our squad depth a bit like disingenuously because like we've had mad injuries. Like I don't feel like you can judge our squad depth this season because of the injury crisis that we've had is it's so bad that we have a centre mid starting as striker for us. That's how bad the like. Do you know what I mean? Like in any normal scenario, what would have happened is, what it did happen is, Jesus is out, so Havertz is just striker now. But then usually what would happen is, Havertz is out, but we got Jesus.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
But the thing is,
down the pecking order. But the thing is, do you know what's even mad as well? You could have even Havertz is out, Jesus is out. Okay, maybe we can play Saka. We can't play Saka there. Okay,
we would have played Trossard there, but Martinelli was out and he was already playing on the left wing.
Exactly. Maybe we play. Or even, maybe we could play Martinelli. Martinelli's injured as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we've gone through so many forward players that the last we had was Marino.
Well, one thing I will say is I was very disappointed at the end of the summer transfer window. At the time, having arguments with everyone giving it 7 out of 10s and 6 out of 10s. I was like, that's at least a 4 out of 10. Like, no, that's like maximum 4 out of 10. I was shit. Because the thing about us is that we saw this forward problem coming. From since 2 years ago, we were saying Saka's playing every game. If something happens to Saka, what's going to happen? We have no backup. We've been saying that for like yonks. So that's something we saw coming. We knew Gabriel Jesus was injury prone. So trying to like put your faith in him being injured every single season, that's crazy talk. You know what I'm saying? So, and we didn't sign any forwards in the summer, not a single one.
Oh, by the way, sorry, you know how it's gonna get worse. Sorry to cut you off. By the way, it's gonna get worse because we have a lot of players that we need to sell, right? And the first one is Gabriel Jesus. This guy's gone.
Oh no,
right?
he's on the books. Yeah, he's on the
exactly.
Books.
So it just makes our squad depth even worse because we have to sell players.
No, but that's why I don't give the injury excuse for me personally, not for the forward line, because we've had too many windows to fix it, and we all saw it coming.
Exactly,
we all saw it coming.
That's my point.
It's not like we bought cover for Saka and then that guy got injured. It's not like Timber from like last season where we got him and then freak ACL. God damn, it's like, okay, that's nuts. You know what I mean? It's like we actually didn't do the business and we just did a Raheem Sterling, which was crap. You know what I'm saying? So I think this was avoidable. Injuries in the forward line, we had enough time to cover it. We also are coming, so I'm not giving the club that excuse.
And we should have got Olise.
You know what I'm saying?
We should have got him.
Olise,
bro. Like, bro, you can't just go get me a fucking Raheem Sterling, right? And then you just like, come on, bro. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
We should have gotten Kvaratskhelia, to be honest with you. But,
bro, we had so many options.
You tell me we couldn't get him over PSG.
Like, I wanted Eberechi Eze.
I still want him. We still want him.
By the way, I want him over Nico right Williams, now. Like everyone named the person, right? I named Olise. He named what's it called, Eze. So this proves my point, right? Like there are so many players out there that we can get, bro. Like, and you just don't go get me a dead player, bro.
That's why I don't give the excuse. That's why I don't give the injury excuse for me. I don't really give it because I'm like, could you put your faith in Jesus, man? This man's injured all the time. You can't put your faith in Jesus because Jesus was I was told Jesus was supposed to be cover for Saka and Havertz in case they got injured. Guess what? He got injured. And by the way, one thing I will say that is kind of nuts. No one expected Raheem Sterling to be the worst ever Arsenal player to put on the shit. Because I have never seen a footballer be as crap as he has. I have never seen someone lose every single duel. I haven't seen him win a single duel. Like, it's crazy. Every single time he drives, he loses the ball. He's slow. Like, I've never seen someone just, like, Space Jam settings. He just lost his ability to play football. It's gone. I've never seen that in my life. You can't predict that, but come on, man.
Yeah, no, Bun Sterling coming up with that, bun all of that, like bun all of that. Because by the way, Who? All right. Who are you like aside from the obvious in it? Like who are you guys looking at today? Actually, no. Well, today and I guess over the tie that will actually like make the difference for Arsenal in it. Like because I feel like
MLS.
I'm hearing rumors that Havertz was in training in it. I'm hearing rumors that Havertz was in training in it. And we all know what happened last time he was in a Champions League final in it. That's all I'm gonna say. But like, so that who are we realistically looking at? Like, who do you think is gonna go and to win us this tie versus PSG?
I think MLS is gonna be insane because he's physically stronger than their entire midfield. I think if he has the ball, they're not getting it off him because I've seen him do that to stronger men, and PSG are ballers. They're not like that. This physical threat, I think, and he's not. People don't know how to play him yet, so I think he's going to be something that people aren't going to know how to deal with. And when I watch interviews with this guy, he literally just says, "I know I'm the best." Like he kind of has that arrogance. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you saw his interview with Sky Sports, but he thinks that he is the best, and he truly believes that. So I think he's gonna have like an amazing tie, honestly.
What about you lot?
I don't think there's even any point looking at it like that because I just think we're the better outfit on a whole. It's that simple. But if you want me to give you one person, 3 words, Declan Jollof Rice. My guy's playing with seasoning, fam. No one's going to touch it. He's going to have another man of the match performance where he's just going to boss it left, right, and center. He looks like an old school box to box midfielder.
Yeah,
you're safe with tracking back.
Yeah,
you know something's going to happen going forward. When he is coming back, I said this on another stream, I think on the Cartel stream the other week, right? But when he's on form and he's in that area just beyond the halfway line, I like to call it Riceland. Yeah, occupation 1, no entry allowed, no visas, no nothing, no one's coming in. Move, I think we're the better outfit. I just think we're the better outfit, man. I think as a whole, if you were to pick, especially based on form as well, an 11 between the two teams, I've got it 9-2 Arsenal, maybe 8-3. I just think they're a better outfit. The only players, honestly, in my head that I would have in our team would be Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and then potentially Marquinhos. But that's just because. But then Kivio's been doing a job as well. But other than that, I wouldn't have anyone else from their team.
Does Dembele play down the middle for them?
I like that.
I don't think Dembele cares where I think he plays everywhere. But right now, down the middle, he's been playing. Since they put him down the middle, he's banged 25 goals this year.
Yeah, because I thought he was a right winger.
I like that. I like that energy. That's the energy that I need for today because we get me. I like that energy. I won't lie to anybody. I like that.
Bro,
energy.
Listen, you said you were confident this morning. I was confident as soon as they beat Aston Villa because I would be less confident coming up against Villa than I would PSG.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I was
confident from when we knocked out Real Madrid. From when we knocked out Real Madrid, like it's like I said, we already beat the final boss.
Yeah.
You know me? I've already beaten the final boss.
If they didn't have that mad scoreline in that first leg, they were getting cooked in that second leg against them.
But Hooks, honestly, like if you ask me this question after we beat PSG, I'll be able to answer that because obviously, as I said, I don't see this matchup as a threat, right? Like I'm confident, right? But if you ask me this question, in case, let's hope, we qualified to the final, then okay, if you ask me that question, I'd like answer, with details, right? But right now, I don't feel like, as I said, like I'm confident. There's no need to really,
Do you know how I see Rice? I see Rice, You see this thing that's going around the internet now where they're doing the one gorilla versus the 100 humans, bro. That's Declan Rice in it, bro. He's gonna step on the pitch. It's gonna be the Declan Rice versus the 11 players, bro. That's just the way that I see it. You know what? Yeah, this season, Rice will. I don't think he needs to justify it to Arsenal fans because I think Arsenal fans know how wavy he's been for Arsenal. But this is the season that he shuts up all the rival fans about his 100 million price tag in it.
You know,
because
no one really mentions that, and like that's just banter. No one really.
If he was still at West Ham, people would be banging on about how great he is. If he had gone to City, people would be banging on how great
he's leveled up since he came here. It's kind of like he's actually gotten better. So, you know, that's
he broke his goal. Wait, he broke his GNA record in his first season at Arsenal in his career.
Yeah,
and this season he's
already
broken
done it.
that. Yeah, he's broken that. Like so, do you know what I mean? So, you know what, Rice for me, I still can't believe man were telling me that certain man are better than him, but I hear it. But
freaking Lavia, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man's played 8 games in his career, trying to talk to me about Lavia, bro. Like, you gotta be kidding me, man.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's crazy. But look, obviously, before I close out, like, does anyone have any final thoughts on the game? Anything that they want to say? Anything that they want to big up? Like, the floor is you, man's.
I think let's just, have a good night. Sit, relax, have a couple of pints, and that's it, man. Honestly, like, this should be a walk in the park, right? Because if it isn't, then we have a serious issue, right? We have a serious issue if we don't qualify. So yeah, that's my take on it.
Okay.
Yeah, as I said before you guys joined, I was telling Hooks, I'm not really judging anything based off, unless we get battered, obviously. But I think we've already overachieved, and I'm pretty confident that we're gonna at least win this first leg because I just can't see. Unless we really crumble, I can't see us. Or Arteta does like some weird ass formation. I think if we just play our game, we will win and we will go through. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. I think I give us a 60% chance of going through. Honestly,
only 60%.
That's big for me. That's big. They're not scrubs. They're not scrubs, guys. They're not trash.
That's only 10% over 50,
60% is huge. Huge.
Nah.
We play the second leg at their grounds. That is a
shit. I played the second leg at the Bernabeu and I won there as well, and they only scored because I made the mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I respect them, bro. I'm not gonna say freaking 90% Arsenal. I respect them as a team, bro.
What was your prediction for the Real Madrid game, though? Before
my prediction was like 10%. I didn't think we were gonna do it.
Crazy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna go as far to say, I don't think anything can ever be 100% in life, So it's a 99.9999999999999.
Dude, you're doing the Hussam thing in the opposite direction, bro.
It's a 99.999% thing, bro. Bro. I don't even know what dynamic shocks. I can't lie, bro. I'm disappointed in you, bro. You usually got chest, bro. Any Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
70% in the first leg is chest. That is
not,
chest.
bro. It's not.
Are
bro.
you kidding me?
Oh,
I just
chest. Defeated the final boss, bro. Like, why am I shook of anyone else, bro?
They're not the final boss. We're not in the final yet, bro. They're not the final boss.
What? Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like? Yeah, it's like, say, cool, you're playing a game, yeah. By the way, you've been upgrading your character, been doing bare things. Actually, no, do you know what it's like? Everyone play Pokemon. It's like, cool. You've now, all of your Pokemon bare leveled up, all of that. You've gone to the Pokemon League. You've won that, defeated the final boss. You've gone after that. You've started EV training your Pokemon, and then you go all the way back to the second gym leader, and you lose, bro. Why am I losing to the second gym leader, bro? When, by the way, I've defeated the Pokemon Master, bro. It doesn't make sense. Like, I've actually defeated the final boss. Why do I care about anybody else that's left in the tournament, bro? That's my I don't think people understand. The only reason that I'm talking with this much confidence and faith is because I think it will be one of the most diabolical things in the history of the club if I don't go on to win the Champions League now.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, big ups for you to be putting pressure on our club. I think Barcelona is the final boss, personally. I think they probably, as it currently stands, the best team left and in Europe at the moment. I think that they've been kind of nuts, but I think we beat them stylistically. That's why I want them in the final. I think stylistically we beat them. So, but I don't think Real Madrid's the final boss. I think
By the way, I wanted to say something.
They're like
Hooks,
the boss before the boss. This is like the boss, and you take a break and then you go to the final.
They got the most UCLs, bro. Like what every man was telling me, heritage. They are the heritage, but now man are saying they're not the final boss. Nah, killed it.
No, but by the way,
you
Hooks,
win.
last time
Egal
came on with you, right? I think it was on Lee's channel, right? I was watching it, and like, bro, Egal was like, oh yeah, I'd give him another season, right? Like, bro, like it's crazy. Like you have a lot of Egals. You have a lot of Egals. Like it's ridiculous, right? Like, and you know, like, and he said that, by the way, at the end of the last season, he said, I'll give him another season, right? And then look what happened. And then so it's like it's a cycle, right? So I don't know. Let's see. Honestly, like I don't know. What do you think? Like if he doesn't get it, what's the plan? Because I think he should get sacked.
I wanted to touch on this actually. I'm gonna sum it up real quick. Yeah, I think the problem we have as a fan base, even though I believe we can do so much, a lot of the stuff you see, Arsenal fans seem to feel like we are owed.
Yeah.
Titles, we are owed it. Nobody is owed a single thing because it depends what you do game by game. Arteta is not. It's going to be very difficult for someone to be able to do what Klopp's just done or what Wenger did. Yeah, if we look at a couple of other great managers, look at Klopp. His first season, they finished what, 8th, 7th, something like that. Then they finished 4th a couple of times. Then they finished 2nd. Then he finished 1st. Alex Ferguson was on the verge of getting sacked. Finished 11th in their first season, 2nd, 11th, 13th, 6th, 2nd, and then won. And he only won when United had Callister, Bruce, Irwin, Schmeichel, Paul Ince, Eric Cantona, Mark Hughes, Dion Dublin. I think what Wenger had and what Arteta has done with Arsenal so far, right? And us expecting now, like we're owed that title, is like Sociedad being taken over.
Yeah, but
5 years ago.
Slot did it in his first season.
Up. No, but Slot's done it. But look at the team he's he's walked into. Look at the team Klopp walked into.
That doesn't count.
He didn't walk into that same team. Arteta came in and we had Mustafi, we had Kolasinac.
But we had stars. We had stars on our team, bro. We had Lacazette. We had Aubameyang. Come on, bro. Like it's not like all of our team. It's not. Sorry, not like we had. I mean, we had Aubameyang, right?
By the way,
we had
Aubameyang. I'm gonna say something.
Like we had
this whole slot thing. I'm gonna say something, and it's gonna piss a lot of Liverpool fans off. I don't really care, but this is Salah's. Like this is Mohamed Salah's title, bro. Like what he just did this season was one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life in terms of what he was doing for that team offensively, man. He carried that team so freaking hard. You know what I'm saying? Like if we imagine if we had something like that on our team. So I'm not gonna come here and pretend like what phase is Slot in. You know what I'm saying? Because Slot walked into a team that already won Champions League, already won the league. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not having that. You know. Did you
predict Liverpool to win the league?
I didn't predict them to win the league, no. But I didn't predict Salah to have the best season of his career.
But the reason why he's having a good season, right, is because like Slot was like, okay, bro, you can just go forward, play, you know, like do whatever you want, right? He gave him that freedom, right? That wasn't available under Klopp, right? Or not. Like I'm not gonna say throughout Klopp's time at Liverpool as a whole, right? But the reason why, if you compare his performance last season to this season, he has more freedom, right? In terms of like where to go. It's kind of like Kai Havertz, right? Like like once he took him out of the midfield and he started playing him in attack, and like he gave him that freedom to roam around. That's when he started getting better, right? So I
Yeah,
think
but
that's what happened with
that's
Salah.
still down. I still put that like 90% down to Salah because I don't care how much freedom you give a player. You don't go out there and smash every record. Has he beaten Henry's record yet? Like in terms of goals and assists in a single season,
I
or
don't
is he
like.
still
Look,
approaching it?
I think we'll do. I feel like
No,
look. The one thing that I won't do, and it's annoying me that a lot of Arsenal fans are doing it. Yeah, is we're trying to discredit Liverpool winning the league, innit?
Mhm.
Like,
I'm not
Yeah.
discrediting them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
and the thing
Salah is
is,
like
like,
insane.
the thing is, all the things that people are saying, yeah, like nobody predicted Liverpool to win the league.
Yeah.
Nobody predicted Liverpool to win the league. The only people that predicted Liverpool to win the league was maybe a few Liverpool fans and maybe the odd rival here and there. But then after the fact, now man are all saying, but this, but that, this, that. We just have to hold it. That's what it is.
No,
We just
Yeah.
have
because
to hold it.
I'm just not down for the comparing thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
We have
saying
to hold it,
I'm
man.
not down to the because I don't care if
We just have to hold it, man.
Liverpool won it. Like who cares? Like if Man City won it, it's like okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't win it, so that's why
Exactly.
I'm still the guy that's going that I'm not blaming it on injuries and stuff because it was our title to win. For me personally, we should have
Like,
been winning.
yeah, man, are discrediting the Liverpool thing online on YouTube, and it's mad
No,
because
I'm not discrediting it.
because nobody would like.
Like,
The thing is, if Arsenal won the league, yeah, and Saka had a season like Salah, no one in the Arsenal fan base is going, but we won the league because Saka had the best season of his life. No one's saying that.
I fucking would.
No one, nobody's
Like,
saying it, bro. Let's not do this. Nobody's saying that.
like, come on, dude. Like, if Saka had a season like that,
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that at all. Nobody.
Yeah, but
No.
also like like not one player is gonna carry the team, right? Like you're gonna need some team effort. Like you can't just say, oh, like Salah carried the whole team. No, definitely there were major changes. Not major, sorry, there were minor changes, right? That helped bring out the best of every player in that squad. That was,
yeah.
so
But he did carry them
uh,
though, because I think he has like 70% of the team's entire GA. Like, come on.
Nah,
Like,
man.
what?
Nah, man. I'm not doing no. I'm gonna rap, yeah, but I'm just gonna say, like, we're not doing the Salah carry thing because, by the way, Gravenberch has been moving
Oh yeah,
mad
Gravenberch has been
in the
good.
midfield. Van Dijk has had a mad season. Kelleher, whenever he stepped in for Alisson, has done a real good job. Trent's had a good season. He's improved madly from a defensive aspect. Konate's had a good season. He's made less bozo moments. The only player that I look at their team and go, you're a bit lucky to have won this is Robertson. Outside of that, all of the other players have Gakpo's had a good season. Diaz started off really well. He had a portion when he dropped a bit, but fair play to him. He was playing in a new role this season as well. At times he was false nine. Like, I just think that McAllister has pulled up good performances, good goals in certain games. Like, I just feel like we just need just allow it, innit? Like, at this point, just allow it. Just hold the L. We didn't win the league. You get it? Liverpool won the league. Big them up. All of that. But people, gonna wrap it there. Big up Cal's Corner. Big up Danny and big up Connor AFC. Cal, I can't remember if you make content. I know you have a YouTube channel.
I haven't posted in a long time.
Okay, cool. Danny, I don't know if you make content.
no.
No content. So the only person that makes content here is me and Connor. So make sure you're heading over to Connor AFC. I believe Instagram, TikTok. Mainly.
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and now I've just got on Twitter as well.
Okay, so go and
Good luck there, buddy.
It's a really
Good luck.
it's a really easy name as well. Just type Connor and then AFC, and I'm sure you'll find him. Make some really cool stuff.
89 on the end. I got 89 on the end of it.
89 on the end.
You'll go to a different Connor otherwise.
All right, sweet. Now, big up everyone that came on today, and obviously all the Arsenal fans out there. Let's go and wrap this up. On the way out, like the video. On the way out, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. Come on, you.
All right.